ASMRGaming News. Greetings everyone and welcome to ASMR Gaming News. Please hit that like button, sit back, relax, and let's begin. So, we have a lot of cool video game news for the week, so I hope you all stay and listen to the entire video. But first, big piece of news is for Fortnite. So, Fortnite new season, Chapter 2, came out recently. Lots of people playing the game, and people have been discovering a lot of really cool Easter eggs and secrets in the new season, including an ultra rare golden fish. It's a mythic goldfish. Yes, a goldfish. Legendary, like golden, mythical goldfish in the new Fortnite Chapter 2 map. For those that don't know, you can actually fish now in Fortnite Chapter 2. Really interesting, by the way, to just fish the entire game and get loot and items and stuff that way. But apparently, there is a special fish, which basically 99.9% of the players playing Fortnite in the next few months will never ever catch, and that's because there is this mythical golden goldfish that is so rare that only like 0.0001% of the players that actually try to fish for it will find it. Lots of streamers and big name YouTubers have not even managed to find one themselves after hours and hours of trying. A few people here and there managed to find one. They screenshotted it on Twitter or Instagram. Some people have posted videos of them catching the legendary fish. But yeah, it's just extremely rare to find. In fact, someone did the math and suggested that it's probably easier to find a shiny Pokemon and catch a shiny, like, rare Pokemon before you could ever find a mythic, like, golden goldfish in Fortnite Chapter 2, just because of how crazy and rare it actually is. And you might ask, why would people care about catching this fish? Well, aside from the obvious, fame that you'd probably get from catching one, the fish is the only weapon in Fortnite that does 200 damage and insta-kills any enemy that you use it on. So, let's say you're at the end of a game, there is one last extremely difficult player to kill, maybe they're a professional Fortnite player or something. With this item, all you have to do is hit them with it once, and they die immediately. There's no way to shield yourself, no way to protect yourself. It just drains your shield and health in one hit. So for that reason, it's an extremely, important item. I wonder if any of the upcoming tournaments are actually going to use this goldfish in the game, because imagine if a pro player manages to catch one of these fish at the start of a match. That would be something extremely special. So just really cool that Fortnite added something like this into the game. The weapon or fish works like a grenade or stink bomb. You basically throw it, and you have to be fairly close to an enemy to hit them with it. So you can't throw it across the map or something. You have to be, within like 5 or 10 meters of an enemy or right next to them, and all you have to do is just throw this fish on them. You aim and throw, and it does 200 damage upon impact. So very important weapon, and aside from getting headshots with sniper rifles, it's the only weapon that does 200 on body impact, so that's amazing. Next, Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out today. Yes, it officially launched October 25th, so it's out right now. People are online playing and having a lot of fun with the campaign and multiplayer modes. The reviews have come out. Apparently, it's one of the best Call of Duty games in years. People are very positive. I've been checking some reviews. The game has been getting a lot of 8 out of 10s, so, nothing in the 10 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 area, but 8 out of 10 is still a very, very good rating for a Call of Duty game. So that's mostly what the reviews have been giving it. People have been praising the campaign, like story mode, saying that it's one of the best yet, or the best one in years, which I'm very happy to hear. And yeah, it's out right now. I already bought the game. I have it downloaded on my PC, and the game is cross-play, so if anyone wants to add me, you can do that. I should be recording a video very, very soon for that. Can't wait to play some Call of Duty. It's been a while. And next piece of news is for The Last of Us 2. So The Last of Us 2, upcoming PlayStation 5 exclusive, has sadly been delayed. Yes, the game has been delayed to May 2020, so it was supposed to come out early 2020. But apparently certain aspects of the game were not ready to be, shipped or fixed yet or something. The developers did not want to explain, but basically the game not ready to be released yet, so they are delaying it to May next year. So some PlayStation fans are a little bit annoyed about this because they were hoping for this first-party exclusive to launch early next year, and instead now we have to wait until May, which is very, very close to the summertime. So yeah, we have a long ways to wait for Last of Us 2 still. And Last of Us 2 delay has also delayed the second big Sony exclusive, Ghost of Tsushima, which was the kind of like samurai ninja first-party exclusive game that was coming out on PlayStation 4 and apparently PlayStation 5 possibly as a launch title. So that game has been delayed until like holiday season 2020 because they can't really release two big games that close to each other like Last of Us. Now that has been delayed to May, Ghost of Tsushima will probably come out in like November or something. So yeah, two big game delays for PlayStation fans this week. So yeah, they're not that happy about that. It's sad when a game gets delayed, but it's important for the developers to feel comfortable in shipping a finished game instead of, shipping off a game that has not been fully completed and it's full of like bugs and glitches and all sorts of errors, and nobody wants that. So hopefully they take this time to, optimize the game for everyone. We got some PlayStation 5 news this week. So apparently a job listing was leaked with a description for the PlayStation 5. This is a tagline that apparently Sony is going to be using for their marketing. The world's fastest console. So yeah, next year in 2020, we should expect to hear Sony use the words world's fastest console as part of their marketing for the PlayStation 5. So according to leaks and things, the PS5 is going to be faster and more powerful than the upcoming Xbox console. So wow, that's insane. Xbox next generation system was already going to be super powerful, so if the PS5 is even better than that, can't wait to see what Sony has in store, because when you call a system the world's fastest console, I'm expecting something to be lightning fast, like one of the best systems out there. So really like that tagline that they're using for the PS5. Can't wait to see what they have for the marketing. And we also got a picture, a leaked image of the PlayStation 5 dev kit. So it has been officially leaked. This is not how the PS5 looks like, mind you. It's the dev kit. It's what the developers use to make PlayStation 5 games. So far we've only gotten, screenshots of mock-ups, like fan art creations of what the actual dev kit looks like. But a developer was very sneaky and took a picture and uploaded it online, and now it's everywhere. You can't remove it once it's on the internet. So Sony is not happy about this photograph leaking. But yeah, the leaked PS5 dev kit photograph is now online, and everyone's looking at the pictures trying to guess, like, is this how the PS5 is going to look like, or stuff like that. But the obvious answer is no, the PS5 will not look like the dev kit. Dev kits never look like the actual console. But it's nice to see an actual dev kit because usually dev kits are kept extremely secret up until like the end life cycle of a console. Like we didn't get to see the GameCube or PlayStation 2 dev kits until much later after the PS2 and GameCube actually came out. So it's nice to get photographs like these, even though I'm sure the developer that leaked it got in trouble if they found him. Next, we got some news for Rocket League. Yes, Rocket League. Big, important game, especially for Epic Games now that they bought the license or rights to the game. So, basically, all of the original DLC packs are being added to the base version of Rocket League for free. So, what this means is if you bought Rocket League with the DLC packs in the last few months, well, you should have waited because now you can actually get those DLC packs for free. So I kind of feel bad because I bought some of these DLC packs for Rocket League a few months ago when I bought Rocket League on PC. And now if I just waited, I would have gotten the DLC packs and the game for the same price. So kind of feels bad. But hey, I'm sure people that have not picked up the game yet will be picking up this version because it's a more definitive version of the game with more features for the same price. So it's a good deal if you haven't played Rocket League yet. Next, some interesting news. A dentist, yes, a dentist is a big video game collector. So this dentist apparently snatched up a collection of ultra rare retro video games that cost about $1 million. Yes, $1 million. So this guy bought some of the rarest, most exclusive, original, like first launch Nintendo games. Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Bros. Wait, no, he picked up Super Mario Brothers. He picked up some other NES games. There's like about 6 or 8 games, I believe, that they showed in these pictures. I'll be sure to put them up here for you guys to see. But yeah, he bought some extremely rare retro video games for the NES of like Super Mario and stuff. And the reason why these games are so rare is they are the first print runs of the game. And they are special versions that are basically the only ones that are known to be in existence. Like, as far as we know right now, like, these are the only ones available in the world. So these are extremely exclusive games. These are not, your regular Super Mario NES games. These are very, very unique and special. And this dentist, apparently he's a rich dentist, because I don't know many dentists that are millionaires, but apparently this guy is. And yeah, he picked up this collection of rare NES games, and it's just a huge, groundbreaking moment for the retro video game collector scene, because so many people now are looking through their collections hoping to sell some of their games for the same price now. So it's just a really big deal this week, so people have been talking about that. But $1 million, over $1 million for some old video games is crazy. I wish I had some of those games to sell. Next, Insomniac Games posted pictures of their celebration after Sony bought the company. For those that don't know, Insomniac Games is the developer that made the recent Spider-Man game for PS4. Spider-Man for PS4 was a huge success, and Sony decided to buy Insomniac Games after years of them making great games for them. So yeah, Sony bought them, and now they are partying. There is a huge celebration that went on. Lots of pictures online from the party. But basically, they had a lot of really good food. All of the employees, developers at the company showed up to this picnic type event. And apparently, Shuhei Yoshida, president of PlayStation, showed up and gave everyone a free PlayStation 4 system with a game. So there's pictures of that online too. So just a really cool occasion for everyone. That would be so awesome to get a free PS4, at a party like that. Awesome, so I'm sure they're all very happy. Next, we got some news about a potential Okami sequel. So Hideki Kamiya And Ikumi Nakamura, you might know her from E3 this year. She's the one that became an internet meme sensation with the "It's spooky" catchphrase that she said on stage at E3. But yeah, both of them teased on Twitter a potential Okami sequel by saying something in basically saying like, can't wait for a new Okami game, it's time to bring Okami back, so people don't forget about Okami, you know, something like that. So fans immediately took this as an official announcement going, oh, there's an Okami 2 coming, a new Okami game, this is insane. And for those that don't know, Okami was a game that released back on the PlayStation 2, and then it came out on the Nintendo Wii, and was ported to the PS3, and I think it's even on PS4 now, but really interesting game. You basically play through this game. It's very similar to like the Legend of Zelda games. If any of you have ever played a Legend of Zelda game, that's how Okami plays, like kind of like dungeons and puzzles and stuff like that, but the art style is all cell shaded, so very beautiful game. And people have been asking or wanting a sequel for a very long time. They made a spin-off for the Nintendo DS, which wasn't that well received, but now we're getting an official sequel, possibly, judging by these teases that they're doing on Twitter, so people are very excited about that. Next, we got some more news about Darksiders Genesis, the upcoming Darksiders game. Darksiders Genesis is launching on PC and Google Stadia on December 5th. And then it's coming out for PS4 and Xbox One in February 14th. So 14th of February, we're getting it for console. And PC gets it first in December. So yeah, not sure why there's like that huge delay or gap between the PS4 and Xbox version, but yeah, that's what they're doing with the Darksiders Genesis, so fans are looking forward to playing the new game in the Darksiders series. Next, a LEGO fan built a house from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, so he took time to build Link's house from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. There's a picture up and everything. The house looks beautiful. This fan did an amazing job. Not sure how long it takes to build a house like this with Lego, but this fan apparently loves Zelda, loves Lego so much that he decided to do this, so that was some pretty interesting stuff to see this week. Nintendo fans and Lego fans were both very, very impressed. And last piece of news is for the PS4, the PlayStation 4. So apparently on Black Friday, there is going to be an offer, possibly at like GameStop or Walmart. It's not sure yet, but some people are saying that the PS4 will be available for less than $150 this Black Friday. So Black Friday sales can be very, very crazy. I know people that have gotten like brand new TVs and stuff for like $100 or less than $100, so there's some really good deals if you manage to actually get the stuff that you're waiting in line for, because it's just crazy on Black Friday. But yeah, there's a rumor going around that the PS4 is going to be available less than $150 this Black Friday. So if you don't have a PS4 yet, if you really want to get one, it should be available for a very, very cheap price this holiday season. So hopefully Sony manages to sell even more PS4s this year. I'm sure some people that don't have one will be very happy with picking one up. So yeah, that's all the big important news this week. Thank you all for listening, for watching, and yeah, I'll be sure to have a new ASMR gaming video out very, very soon. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what your favorite piece of news was. If you want to help support the channel, head on over to patreon.com/ASMRGaming. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching. So long, and farewell.